Okay, so yeah, sorry. So we have to start. Storage types. All the following NAS, NAS, SAN. These are the main three storage types. DAS means directly or direct attached. NAS network attached storage. SAN storage area network. So these are the main three type of storage. So dash, what is the dash thing is, okay, disk, whatever it is, the disk. Disk means either it is hard disk or SSD or a scsi disk, okay, or a scsi disk is directly attached to system system or a server motherboard. Okay, that is a dash. Guys, it is very easy configure. Okay, it is easy to configure. It is easy to configure. So first, it is easy to configure. Nothing is there. Okay, it is easy to configure. No problem at all. But problem is not at all an enterprise solution. It is not a easy to accessible. Okay, not a centralized one. It is not a centralized. It is not a centralized. No central access. Okay, not centralized. Okay, not isolated. It is not isolated, not centralized, not isolated kind of stuff. Okay, so I will show you the PPT how it is look like. See, storage types. Dash. It's a physically attached to server. Easy to configure, inexpensive solutions. Isolated because disks are attached to single server. Less flexible for a allocation. Flexibility is less. Directly disks are attached. Guys understand dash? What is the dash kind of stuff? Simply say internal hard disk in your, to understand internal hard disk in your PC, laptop, any server. Internal, internal hard disk in this one. Okay, so that is a very simple dash. Inexpensive, but it is isolated, guys. Like I have a hard disk. Is every from my mobile phone, can I access the data? It's not much easy, right? Make sure that my system should be on. My system should give you permission to access. So there's a lot of rules of my system kind of stuff is there. Okay, it's not easy to access by everyone. It is not easy to access by everyone from access from network. So this is through network or from network, whatever it is. So guys, next important is NAS. What is this NAS? Network attached storage. Network attached storage means storage is connected, simply to understand, is connected to network directly, physically connected to network. Access the data to network only using simply using IP address. Okay, so that is a like a NAS. I will show you the NAS kind of stuff. Look at here, NAS. NAS is a storage, network attached storage, that attached to the dedicated storage devices and accessing through network shares. Accessing through, it is, what is the advantage? It is a centralized storage. Network sharing using IP address. Okay, it is a centralized storage. Remember guys, centralized storage. NAS, SAN, centralized storage. DAS is a local storage. Local storage. SAN, centralized storage. Okay, inexpansive. Inexpansive and not so many knots are there. Okay, not enterprise. Okay, enterprise solution. It's not a enterprise solutions. Not a enterprise solutions. Not, why it is not enterprise solution? Not suitable for enterprise kind of stuff. Okay, not a enterprise solutions. It is a file based. Okay, no. File level access. Okay, file level access. Okay, so we use sharing protocols like a NFS, CAFS protocol. Use a sharing protocols like a network protocols or sharing protocols are NFS and CAFS. Yeah, morning means previous classes I told there is NFS and CAFS. What is this? You should say. Okay, network file system.
File system.
What is CAFS? Common internet file system. Common internet file system. So check the spelling guys. Commonly I don't know common spellings. Okay, common spelling system. So usually we should not say that like this, but I'm telling one easy way, like a Linux to Linux file sharing. When you have a two systems, Linux NFS, or Linux or Linux to Unix, guys, not much difference. Linux Unix don't have much differences. Okay, Linux Unix Linux, anything will come up. Linux sharing your files, NFS. CFS usually like a Linux to Linux and Windows also. Okay, Windows to Linux, Linux to Linux, Linux to Windows, Windows to Windows. Okay, so CFS is there, and another name is there like a Samba. Guys, any name, Samba, CIFS, SMB, all are same. All are same. Okay, all are same. So there is no difference between Samba, CFS, and FS. CFS Samba is a package. Samba is a package. CFS is a file system name. SMB is a service name. Server message block. What is SMB? Server message. Okay. So these are the protocols mainly we use in a NAS. It is a file level access. I think so, guys. You may know how to share the folder, right? How to share the folder. If you share the folder, you open the sharing and you access the files and folders in the shared folder. So that is called NFS. Very simple. That is a file level access. What is a file level access? accessing files directly from network. Okay, not mounting and all, very simply directly accessing files or folders. Whatever it is, folders or directories, accessing files and directly from network. So meaning is not like that. So meaning is very simple, guys. So when I open a sharing, yeah, it is not working. Okay, see, look at here. I shared a data. So like it is a folder, right? Sharing folder. I'm accessing files. See, I have a files directly. I'm accessing. Okay, I'm accessing the files. Also, I can mount to the my drive. So that is their data is here is located in somewhere. Okay, normally sharing folder, it is located in a central location. I'm accessing here directly. File I'm accessing. Storing also file to file I'm storing. So that is file level access. Okay, so that is a file level access. Okay, next, guys, so small information about a NAS. Like you know, you have a devices, different type of devices are there. For example, you know, you have a mobile phone, tablet, laptops, desktops, right? So problem with any system is storage, right? You have to connect it to external hard disk and store the data into external hard disk and store the data into external hard disk. Like that, you have a problem with the storage, where you want to store the data, where you have to store the data, like that. So always is a problem is storage is a big problem. Storage is your big problem. Got it, right? So instead of confusing you, so I will give you one clarity. Clarity is, in your laptop, you downloaded a new movie, and someone in the network, they want the movie. You downloaded a movie in your laptop, and they want it. So what you will do? We'll take a pen drive, copy into pen drive, and give the pen drive to the next person, like a brother or a sister. They'll copy into their laptop, and they will watch the movie. Or you can connect your pen drive to, nowadays we have a LCD LED TVs. Connect your pen drive to LED TV or a laptop to LED TV, then we can watch the movie. Very simple, right? So think something like, there is a device, there is a storage device, it's a central storage. You have a mobile phone, you have a tablets, you have a laptops. Okay, you have a laptops. Okay, you have desktops, like that. You store all, you can able to store the data into one single location, and also they can access the data from the same location. You guys understand this one? You have a mobile phone, tablets, laptops, and desktops. All people are storing a data in single location, and also they can able to access the data from single location. So easy, right? So anywhere you can able to access. Through the network, you can able to store the data. So this centralized data we use small offices and home purpose, and in enterprises also we use NAS storages. This is one for our understanding. I told, when you type in NAS, so something is came up. So find out NAS storage or NAS box. So go to anything like a Amazon. Okay, any e-commerce website, you can see the NAS boxes. This is the NAS box. I'm going with a small one like this one, this one. See, this is the two hard disks we can able to insert into my cloud EX2 Ultra. Okay, power on disk connector kind of stuff. Guys, whenever you choose, be careful the specifications. You can see it is network connectivity is there. It is not a Wi-Fi type. It's just a network connectivity. And you can see this is hard disk. How can you insert it? There is no computer, nothing is there directly. Okay. So you open the bay, insert the hard disk, insert the hard disk. Okay. So 4 terabyte diskless. This is diskless. Diskless is discussed, and you have to add a hard disk, two hard disk. Yeah, you can add it two hard disk, and you can configure RAID configuration on it also. Okay. So you can see like this from where we can able to access. Okay. Like anything, you can open anything. You can see it's a disk base. Okay. 4-bay NAS storage. It contains a processor, hardware kind of stuff, and also IP address related things also it is there. Okay. So network is connected, two networks are there, and hard disk is there. So there are the 4 cards are there. See, 4 disk you can able to insert it directly. Okay, remove it, just unlock the drive, remove the this case and insert a hard disk. Okay, so then you can able to access your data from anywhere. See, this is a more disk are there. See, 8 hard disk you can able to insert it. You can see the backside cooler, power, and there is a NAC connections also there. 10 GB ports are there. 10 GB ports are there. Two 10 GB ports, two 2.5 GB ports. Means that much of data speed you can able to transfer it. See, here it is. How the connectors are there. Okay. See how it can able to insert it. Guys, these are nothing but NAS boxes. So NAS boxes, inside NAS boxes we can able to configure. Okay. Access is Ethernet network. This one more point. Like this. Guys, understand NAS or not? No, network related redundancy and storage redundancy also not yet. Okay, storage no redundancy. It's redundancy or less redundancy. So less redundancy. So mostly it is less or no redundancy. We can't say not at all redundancy. So guys, understand NAS or not? Network area storage. Network attached storage. Network attached storage. Okay, it is a centralized storage. Use a yeah, I'm doing that one only. Very good. Okay, that's you don't and you will confuse 1 second. Okay, network attached storage is a centralized storage. One of the centralized storage, inexpansive storage, not enterprise solution. Means small organization, office, home, small organization. Of course, big organizations also use NAS storages. Okay, not complete enterprise solution. This is SAN is an enterprise solution. Okay, not much redundancy. Redundancy means if I have a very simple is like I put a one NAS device. I put this NAS device. If something is happened to this hardware, so you cannot able to access the data. So that is redundancy. Okay, so that is no redundancy. Okay, what is redundancy? If my machine is down, no problem, other machine will give you data. For example, we are accessing a lot of data from internet, right? From Google, you are sending a lot of data and receiving a data. If Google maintain one single server, what happen? Server is down, you can't able to access, right? Lot of load on the server, so definitely server will be down. Okay, why Google server, Facebook servers, Instagram servers, okay, why WhatsApp servers not down? Why our government servers, like banking servers are down? They're not maintaining much redundancy. Okay, of course nowadays there are doing good at least. Enterprise means organizations, like a Savantis is an organization, Cognizant is an organization, HCL is an organization, Wipro is an organization, Infosys is a company, right? Like that, organizations. So that is an enterprise. Okay, enterprise solutions. Centralized storage. Okay, next, access the data through network, like a sharing data. So I open a one sharing, right? Same thing, you can access the data is through sharing. So we use a sharing protocols like a NFS, AFS type of protocols. We use NFS, AFS protocol for accessing it. If you see the diagram of a thing, see it is file server, and this is the NAS devices, hard disk are stores here. So the protocols are controlled and access permissions by file server, access permissions by file server. Okay, storage is in NAS devices. Through the local Ethernet network, we can able to access. That is a NAS. Again, once again, NAS, network attached storage, centralized storage, inexpansive storage, file level access. We use a protocol to access the storage is NFS, AFS. It is like a network sharing. Okay, data we can access through network sharing. The storage devices are directly connected to network. Storage devices is connected to network directly. So not based on any, not attached to any local PCs. So that is a NAS. Guys, come to the SAN. So what is SAN? Storage area network. Storage area network. What is storage area network? It is an enterprise solution, expansive. Cost is good, good cost. Okay, and the redundancy is there. Redundancy is there, network redundancy and all. So I will show you the picture, then you'll will understand, guys. Look at here. These are the storage devices. These are the storage devices. This is storage servers. These are the switches. These are the switches. Okay. Now you're accessing data. So you are accessing data through servers, and it is, see, it is one thing is connected to another thing. Can anyone can tell me? Is anyone can able to tell me if a device is connected to all other devices? Every device is connected to all other devices. Which type of topology it is?
Star topology.
No.
Star topology means all devices are connected to a centralized device. Each and every device is connected to all other devices. Means A is connected to B, C, D, E, F, like that.
Loop, sir.
No.
No. Bus topology also not done.
Mesh.
Loop
Mesh
topology.
topology. Mesh
Mesh.
topology.
Mesh.
Mesh topology. Okay. Like this. Because of lot of people think it is a star topology, because of when they write they will put it like this. Okay. Like this they will put it. It is a look like a star topology. No, it is not a star topology, guys. It is mesh topology. every device is connected to all other devices. What is the advantage of mesh topology? There is a lot of disadvantages are there. Tell me what is the advantage of mesh topology?
It can be connect every device.
Redundancy and
So
scalability.
what is that advantage? Why?
Resources, sir.
Resources. What is the advantage of connecting?
It can be easily share files.
Scalability and redundancy.
Scalability is not there. Very less scalability.
Yes,
It's very
and,
difficult scalability. Compared to all other topologies, this is having only one advantage. All are disadvantages only because of lot of wires you use it, very difficult to tweet it, very configuration. Yes, very good. Very good. Sundar said redundancy. Yes. Redundancy. Redundancy means if this device is down, no problem, all other devices will communicate. If wire is down, no problem, we can able to communicate one way or other way. Okay, one way or other way we can able to communicate. Only this communication is down, but all other communication is there. It means it's like a redundancy type. So high in redundancy. Okay, high in redundancy. Mesh topology is only one thing is high redundancy. Okay, so here it is also same thing. Okay, this is my storage devices. I connected to these storage devices with the fiber optical switches. Fiber optical switches. This is FC switches. Fiber optical switches. Okay. Okay. And these are connected to the different file servers. We don't use single file server. We use a multiple file servers. Not like this. We are also connecting like this. So what is the advantage of connecting like this? If in case this switch is down, this switch is down, no problem. We can access like this. Okay, we can access like this. For example, this connection is down, no problem. You can access like this. Oh, what happened? Okay. Okay, so after so long time I draw this thing. Okay, that to this one only specifically. I usually don't draw this one. Okay. For example, this switch is down, no problem. Other switch is there. For example, this server is down, no problem. We are already connected this thing to network. This is down, we can access through this one. So like that. So what happened? I said it is one way or other way we can able to access the data. And also we are put a combine like this, but also we can give differentiate like a, in generally it is also is like this. This is a storage servers for giving access permission purpose, and FC switches, fiber optical switches, storage base. So different storage base. Entire thing is connected through fiber channels only, generally fiber channels. Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. All storages are connected to this one. See, all these four connected to a switch, all these four connected to this first switch also. Okay, so no chance of disconnecting. This is a switch 1, this is a switch 2. Next, this is connected here, this is connected here, and this is also connected here, this is also connected here. And there is a replication between these storages. For example, I put a data here. This data is also replicated here. I can configure like this, and also I can replicate this data here. Okay, I can replicate this data here. So what happened? If main device is down, in this diagram, only connections down. If this storage device is down, no problem. I have another copy of storage is there. Okay, I have other copy of storages are there, so they can give you data. Okay, so that is called a redundancy in the SAN. That's why SAN is costly, enterprise solutions, and redundancy. Network redundancy and storage redundancy, both are there. Network and storage wise redundancy is there. So it is 6:45. Okay, storage redundancy is there. So we use protocols used to access the data or configuring data. One is FC, fiber optical, and iSCSI. iSCSI protocols also we use it. It is costly, not that much easy, costly. Okay, the special type of applications we use to manage. We use special applications like a net app. If you want, you can search in a Google, guys. What is net app? What is net app? Search in a Google. What is net app? Okay. So net app, not only net app, there is so many other things are there. SAN managers are there. Okay, free SAN, free NAS. Okay, so why we put all the things? So you can search for a NAS application like a NetApp is one of the famous applications. So better go for it. IBM company also giving some few things. Cisco, Broadcom, IBM. I forget. Tivoli is there. Tivoli is actually backup solutions, not a SAN solution. NetApp, IBM, name. I'm not getting. Okay, Broadcom is one of the things. Okay, so it is. So SAN is that one. It is a block level storage. Block level storage. Okay. What is the difference between SAN and NAS? It is, you can see lot of things are there. SAN is file level storage. It is a block level storage. What is this block level storage? Again, guys, look at here. This is, I have a server for something like I have a web server, something is there. I want to store a data in a centralized location. I want to store a data in a centralized location. What to do? What to do? I ask my admin. So I am the user. I ask my admin. Admin, I want something like 100 GB space I required. 100 GB centralized storage is required. So admin, what he will do? The storage admin, go to storage bay. In that one, he will create 100 GB virtual disk. 100 GB disk he will create. Okay, virtual. It is a virtual disk. Okay, it's a virtually he create a 100 GB space. Virtually he create a 100 GB space and assign to the user. So this is will come and attach to this machine. For this machine, it is look like a local disk. For this machine, this space is look like a local hard disk. But reality, this is in the storage bay. This is in the storage bay. So this is called a block storage. Just like if you go to disk management, in the disk management, it is showing a disk. Same thing for this server also, it shows the disk directly. You can do whatever you want to do with the disk. Okay, you store the data, you store operating system, application, or you want to take a partitions, anything you can able to do it. Okay, that is called a block level storage. Okay, so what is a block level storage? Storage, a disk space is attached to server directly. Okay. HROU network means it stores. Actually, disk is the disk is in the central storage, and it is look like for a server or a system, it is local storage. Okay, so that is a block level storage. Okay, SAN, guys, very simple. NAS and SAN differences. If you ask a question about NAS and SAN differences. Network attached storage, storage area network. Network attached storage, storage area network. That's the first difference. Names are different. Okay. Network attached storage, storage area network. NAS is a less expensive. NAS is a less expensive. SAN is a more expensive. SAN is a more expensive. SAN is enterprise solution and NAS is not a enterprise solutions. Both are centralized storages. Both are centralized storages. NAS is a file level access. SAN is a block level access. SAN is a block level access. And NAS maintenance is very easy. Anyone can, normal user can able to maintain a NAS. But SAN maintenance, we need a special applications or appliances to manage it. Application or appliances. To manage it. Next one is, okay, NAS means we use a sharing protocols to access the data. So like a NFS, AFS protocols we are accessing. We use Ethernet network to access the data. In a SAN, we use FCR iSCSI protocols and we use a fiber optical connections. Okay, fiber optical channel or a connections we use it. Guys, anyway, we are here, so I will give you one small one. Host bus adapter or connecting, use it to connect. Okay, use it to connect storage devices. One side, your storage device means that box, storage device or a box, and your switches, fiber optical switches, and also servers. Okay, file servers or servers. Okay, so totally we use HBA means it's nothing but an adapter guidance, so it is not a big deal. So you can maybe it is there. HBA. No, it is not there. I will show you directly. Anywhere. Host bus controller. Okay. Guys, it is like a NIC card only. It is look like a NIC card, graphic card only. So if you see, the connections are nothing but a storage type of connection. It's a your fiber optical connectors only. Fiber optical connectors only. The switches are this is a SAN switches. You can see SAN switches directly. Fiber optical connections are there. No volume. No volume. But when it is see, it is a type of connector plugin. Okay, this is the SAN switches. Means fiber optical switches only. SAN switches means not separate one. Fiber optical switches only. But when you are connecting to the server to SAN switches, mainly you are connecting servers to SAN switches. You need a host bus controller on a servers. Okay, that is important. And the last point in this one, and we'll close. Already it is 7 o'clock and I have to go out. Okay, so comparison. DAS is least complex, lowest setup. DAS means directly attached storage or direct attached storage. Your storage device is directly attached to your system only. NAS is a network attached storage. Okay, less complex only, but it is not an enterprise solution. Lesser the cost than a SAN. Okay, centralized solutions. Okay, centralized solutions. We use Ethernet protocols like a NFS, CAFS. Ethernet communication is enough for a SAN. NAS. Okay, SAN is a high performance, redundancy is there, and fiber channels we use it. Enterprise solutions very costlier than a NAS. Very costlier than a NAS. Okay. Fiber channels are iSCSI protocols. We use it to share the data. It's a block level storage. Block level storage. Okay, here it is. Block level storage. Few other information is also there. Guys, once better to go once. FCOE. FCOE. This is one more is there now. So FCOE means FC over Ethernet. FC over Ethernet. It means, guys, for example, my server, my network is fiber optical. Now I want to send a data through my LAN network or maybe public network. So entire is not a fiber optical connection, right? Entire my organization, like if you go to 70s, so servers and everything is connected fiber optical. But regular laptops and desktops and other servers are not connected with a fiber optical. So we have to connect with Ethernet only. So what to do? We use a FC over Ethernet type. Okay, FCOE type of connectors. So then fiber optical is connecting to regular Ethernet. This is about iSCSI candidates. So guys, so iSCSI related one. So if possible, I have to cover a few things. So then first of all, I will tell, then I will stop.